Greetings, dear watchers. You can find the Shastasaurus in the deep oceans of the center. I found one at 12 and 87. You need a scuba gear because you're in water, and you need an ichty to make friends with the Shasta. After you find one, start swimming around until it reaches the surface. It will just start following you when you are close by. You don't need to do anything. After it's at the surface, you'll see these lich signs. Go there and start removing them. You need to use a sickle. A sword or a pickaxe won't work. If you also hit the Shasta with the sword, it will aggro on you and you can't tame it while it's angry. If you make a mistake and aggro the Shasta, just wait for it to cool down and then come back to remove the leeches again. Also, surprisingly, this doesn't lower the taming effectiveness. After the leeches are done, you can start feeding it extraordinary kibble. That's the best kind of kibble you can have on ARK Survival Ascended. After the first feed, it will quickly swim down, but it's alright. When the food is low enough, it will start following you again. Lure it back to the surface and do the leech clearing minigame again. Then feed more extraordinary kibble. You can't feed exceptional kibble. That's new because I thought you could always feed lesser kibble, but it would just not give enough taming effectiveness. Also, if you attack the Shasta and damage it, you won't lose any taming effectiveness. You'll just have to go away a bit and let the Shasta calm down, then you can continue your taming progress. I did not already said this because this happens after you start the taming progress, so that's also new. You can damage the Shasta before and after you start the taming progress. That's a bit unusual for ARK, but this is what we have. So depending on your taming rates and the level of the Shasta, the rest is just doing the same thing until taming bar reaches 100%. After that, you need to strap the saddle. The saddle is great. It is an tech item that you can get without beating any boss, but it needs to be crafted in the tech replicator. So that still forces you to beat a boss that unlocks the tech replicator. But there's a catch. Other people can craft this saddle for you, so this means you can just trade the saddle at the start of your game and just go build yourself an underwater base without tech vacuum chambers. There is a lot of space for the structures in the underwater saddle. It's really good. We can't place an industrial forge, that's too big for it, but anything else works perfectly fine. You can build a proper base here, and also for some reason we can place a tech replicator here as well. I guess it's not as big as the industrial forge. We can't place automated turrets, but we can place manual turrets like the rocket turret. Unfortunately, you can't keep this tech door open. If you place the rocket turret close enough, you can actually shoot from the pod. I don't know if this will have any use, but still it's something we can do. Alright, now let's see the abilities. Left click does a normal attack, but its AoE is quite large. You can hit creatures on your side. Also, if the enemy is near the back of the Shasta, it does a tail swing attack. It's quite good, but super slow, so I wouldn't say it's a great fighter. The right click activates the ability you see on top of your hotbar. I have this sonar now and it works similar to Parasaur detection. You can see enemy creatures on your screen as if they are light balls. If it was a red circle, it would be exactly like the Parasaur, but they made that a little bit different. Control right or left click changes the ability. Periscope ability is a built-in tech binocular. It zooms in a lot and also shows the dino stats just like the tech binocular. And torpedo ability is just built-in rocket launcher. You need to add rockets to the inventory of the Shasta, and then you can just fire rockets in front. Activate with right click and start shooting. And we have pulse and flashbang. They are both AoE attacks that affects a huge area. One pushes you away and the other one is a flashbang, but I'm not 100% sure which is which. It could be like Plant Z from ASE and kinda blinds you, and the other one sends you away. Alright, that's about it for the Shastasaurus so far. Thank you for watching, dear watchers, and I'll see you on the next one.